Bye, guys. So we get back to Elle, and we have 90 minutes to look through all the photos from the party and to put together our party page.
That one?
No, it's out of focus. They had to be flattering photos, and they had to be photos of people whose names we knew, and they had to spell correctly. We could not spell incorrectly. If you do that, it's done.
We'll just put, like, Nigel Barker and friends. It's safer, you know. Better to be safe than wrong.
Because we essentially didn't know any of the names at the party.
We have to create a great layout, and we have to develop a theme that complements the clothing.
This is Marcus Wainwright. He is sweet.
How do you spell Wainwright?
W-I-A-N-W-R-I-G-H-T. It was really hard to remember their names, remember how they're spelled.
Who's Marcus Wainwright?
Designer.
Let's make sure we do a spell check, too.
The name of our page was Elite Street, because it was like these high-powered fashion insiders. It really fit.
So you have the squares, you have the pictures. The text is basically you have a page, you know, it's gonna say L whatever at the top.
Johanna wanted to have the final say in the photos being picked. Danielle wanted to do the typing, fine, good for her. The layout itself, that's what I did.
I didn't know, so I just wrote typed it. Are we using Adam?
No. I kind of was just like, let me just do the bulk, like the work. I'll type everything up so that they could, like, you know, create their board.
That one? Her expression's not very...
I like her smiling.
I know.
Well, she's a model that smiles all the time.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter to me.
No, it doesn't.
Well, she's a supermodel when she smiles cheesy on the cover of Sports Illustrated or whatever, Victoria's Secret. It's different when she's in the pages of Elle at a party. So you don't want her...
I'm seeing a lot of jackets. Melina had it, Stylista had it, and that girl designer.
I'm worried about what would our theme be.
There are a lot of men and women there wearing leather jackets, leather cuff, leather handbags. So we thought, why not do it as a leather theme?
Maybe we can leather.
I kind of like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
We might face a lot of criticism.
For what?
For the fact that most of our photos are these.
But there are only two options for background.
I was worried. I said there's too much wood in the background of all of these photos. It looked like they were in a sauna, not at a fashion party.
Hey, we need one more.
I'm so nervous.
We were running around. Time was running out.
At this point, there's nothing I can do, just wait to see the page, you know?
Hey, everyone. Pencils down.
You never know what they're looking for. I have flashbacks to the year that I've spent writing my blog and working, and I did it to get, like, this opportunity. So it is kind of end-all, be-all in a way for me, because I don't want to go back.
What are you thinking about?
I really think today might be the day.
What?
Today might be the day I go home, you know.
Honestly, I'm trying to believe that I will be here tomorrow. It's so hard because even if we have a good layout, Anne might see that you guys didn't work well as a team, and she might take that into consideration.
Point of getting all bent out of shape. None.
Why would I be nervous?
It's just gonna make it more difficult, and then I'm gonna start second-guessing myself, and suddenly I'm gonna be Johanna with a slightly less constricting neckline.
I don't know how the layout's gonna look. I'm a little concerned.
I don't think we really have to worry tonight, Johanna.
I'm definitely worried. If we're in the bottom because they don't like our layout, I'm in trouble because they seem to want to go to the source and get rid of the person who made the bad decision.
Okay, welcome to your 5th editorial presentation. Now, just to remind you what's at stake, a 1-year paid junior editor position at Elle magazine, an apartment for the duration of your stay, and a 1-year clothing allowance at H&M. As always, Josie, the creative director of Elle, is here, and joining us today as our guest judge is the reigning queen of Page 6, Paula Froelich. Paula is a writer for the New York Post's infamous Page 6. She's well known for getting the scoop on the world's biggest celebrities. Okay, Team 2, let's see your layout.
Elle is about, you know, discovering trends and relating those trends to readers. So we thought, why not go with a trend as the concept of our party page? So we decided to go with the theme of leather, just so that fashion readers can see the people they sort of idolize wearing the clothing.
We wanted to sort of play on sort of the biker theme with L's Angels with the H in parentheses. Our point of view sort of was just to really give you a feel of, you know, the drinks and the conversations and the mood of the party.
We tried to set a tone that was interesting and fun and not too serious, but hopefully endearing.
In terms of the layout, can you just explain who did what specifically?
So I came up with the title.
The title is, you know, very humorous. And I love anytime you can work humor onto a page. I think that's great.
We went through the photos together and tried to pick the best ones.
There's no establishing shot, so I just wish in terms of scale you'd varied.
You know, I think cardinal rule as a magazine editor, if you're going to do a party page, run the picture of the host of the party. I mean, that's really a big thing here. What I do love about your page is I do feel like it's a party. I feel like there's access. I feel like you've invited me somewhere that I may not have been invited to. It looks really fun. I want to be there.
Oh, and who wrote the text?
Ashley wrote the text.
If you're going to do text, less is more, and I can say everything that you said right here in one sentence.
Who typed up the Marcus Wainwright designer? That is an incorrect spelling.
I typed it, and Deshawn dictated to me how you spell the name.
Sean.
I'm just gonna stick with titles. If you like my titles, I'm just gonna get a job at titles at Elle.
Yeah, do what you do well and stay away from what you don't. Okay, team one, let's take a look at your work.
Okay, so the first thing we wanted to do was find the most flattering pictures.
We all kind of fell in love with the picture of Anne. We just wanted that to be the center of the page, so that would be the first thing you saw.
The most important things was to highlight some sort of a trend at the party, but not focus the entire party on that specific trend.
How did you break up the task masking of this page?
I typed everything out, and then we printed it out, and then I brought it to them.
And I helped Katie piece together which picture should go where.
So, Danielle, you just typed what you were given, and Johanna, you helped Katie, even though you were the leader.
So, Katie, were you a big part of the layout of the page then?
Yeah, I was the one, yeah.
You suggested the black background.
The black background, the huge white title, the layout with the square at the top to draw focus immediately to the center of the page.
So, Katie, it sounds like you took a leadership role. I'm just not sure, even though I was the host of this party, by looking at this page, that it was a party I really wanted to be at.
I do agree with Anne. I think the one goal of a party page is access. I want to feel like I'm invited to something I'm not invited to. I'm not sure I'm getting this. It's a lot of people just sort of standing. It's two-dimensional. It's a bit passporty, the pictures. It's up to you to have that editorial instinct.
The point of a party page ultimately ends up being with your captions and getting your captions right and IDing the people.
You were there to identify the VIPs. Romy's a really good friend of mine. That isn't even Romy in the picture. She goes to completely mis-ID somebody altogether. That's a huge error, you know, and that's such a huge factual error.
How did this misidentification occur?
I was told it was Romy, I typed it out, and then I handed it over.
So, Danielle, you typed it up?
I handed it off, so it was Johanna or Kate.
But, you know, I mean, you have to ultimately take responsibility. Everybody has to take responsibility for the work that they do. But the point is that you guys didn't have a fail-safe system through which the division of labor could be cross-checked, triple-checked. But anyway, all right, now we're going to go back to my office and decide which team has lost and who is going home.